Hello, good morning. Happy day. I will not be here for very long. I'll come back this afternoon and do a much longer one. This is my studio. I'm going to be broadcasting live most of the time from here. Today is Transformation Tuesday, and in the transgender community, on Transformation Tuesday, we talk about our transgender journeys, our experiences as a trans feminine or trans masculine person, and what we did to cope with all the conflicting feelings and realities we're faced with as we go sliding merrily down the razor blade of life. I when I got up this morning, I was thinking about how I was going to be approaching the day, and you'll notice that I've got my space is pretty well ready to receive my things in some decent feng shui. I will not be indulging the trolls one little bit, any of them. I may or may not play the rather foolish statement that was made by an individual I'm not going to even name yet. Might not ever. Because that's the way of the transgender community whose image I've been accused of harming is. We don't publicly name and shame anybody. That's like uncool. We also do not question anybody's validity of anything about their gender expression at all. That's like violation of rule number one. That's the prime directive on this planet. You don't do to your neighbor what you wouldn't want done to yourself. Now, I'm not claiming to be, I'm definitely declaring that I'm not transsexual. Nope. I am not modifying my body one little bit. I needed the hormones for my mental health because the nerve endings were all wrong between my brains and my gonads because of some genital surgery as an infant. They've hardly done anything to feminize my body. It's only in the last few months, and that was one thing I wanted to talk about, was the addition of 100 milligrams of progesterone a day has gotten my girls to stand up a little bit and a little significant nipple growth finally. After 5 years, 4 years on hormones and 5 years of living authentically. Now, when I was little, my story is classic. There's classic gender dysphoria. I've got 3 doctors signing off on me. Actually, it's more like 5 now. And the entire advocacy community accepts me for what I am. Nobody questions that. There are a few that don't like me, but I expect that. I'm, my peers are the, celebrate diversity. Hi out on the wire. How you doing? My circles are about celebrating diversity. You're either a nice person or you're not, and everything else doesn't matter. And we're supposed to respect and support whatever somebody is expressing as what they want for themselves. If someone says, I want to be called she or her, you call them she or her without question. If they want to be called they or them, you call them they or them without question. That's that's more harmful. The relational bullying and the lateral hostility is more harmful to the community than what the religious extremists and white nationalists are trying to do. So anyway, as far as my own transition, I wasn't really transitioning to anything. Hello, Neon Goblin. Happy day, man. Thank you for joining me. when I was little, I was told, no, girls don't have penises and boys only cry when they bleed. And if you want something to cry about, I'll be glad to beat the crap out of you. So I shut up. Simple choice. I played along as best I could. Aye, skipper. And here I am. Well, did you know I was forced to be male by my family until I was an adult? She's making. I wasn't rude to her. She wasn't blocking. I'm not going to discuss that. No, because it's none of it's true. Most people don't believe any of that. No, you people are just like ignorant fools. Bleed away, sheep, bleed away. I saw the video. I haven't listened to it yet, and you know what? I may not. It may not ever get played until it's played in a court of law. So far, of course, and I have no control here. My only choices here are to ignore you or respond to you. I'm telling you that none of the allegations are true. That I have the diagnoses of 5 doctors, and I'm accepted by my local community on the street and by the global transgender advocacy community. What was a little harsh? I just said, she wasn't listening to anything I was trying to say, wouldn't let me have a word in edgewise, and she's entertaining trolls. It got to the point where it's like, I'm out of here. Bye. I'm sure it is, but it may not ever get played until it gets played in a court of law. She is part of a conspiracy to incite violence against me. I'm a left-leaning. I'm a left-leaner. I lean to the left. I believe that wealthy people need to support the public domain a lot more than they do. Yeah, well, see, I'm not a man. I'm something else. I'm an intersex person. Yeah, she critiqued my authenticity as an intersex person, and claimed that I'm harming the image of the transgender community. And I, it's like I was on an uplifted track. I got my studio together where it's time to get things in order so I can still work here, be showing stone, working on stone, and playing music. And you know what? The whole thing's got me so agitated. I think I'm not going to fight with her. Not on air. I don't care how well liked and respected she is. So am I in the real world. She's got a lot of idiots who are her fans because she indulges the trolls and they laugh at her. I have people that laugh with me, that dance with me, that appreciate my knowledge of the earth medicine that I'm peddling. That gravel wrapped in baling wire, that the trolls say. Call me what you want. The world sees me for what I am. Small-minded people. Talk about people the way Michelle did about me yesterday. Small-minded people. What has she done besides talk about other small-minded people in the last 5 years? Notice I'm too far away from the chat to see anything. There are 2 moderators who may or may not show up. Otherwise, today's Transformation Tuesday. I'm not your typical woman, and I'm not at all a man. Okay? I'm a woman with a penis. I'm dealing with it. So, fuck you and anybody else who thinks that I'm trending. This is the way I was born. You bet your ass you can. Want to hear some anger out of the flute? I wasn't in a real good mood when I got up this morning until I saw my Gmail. Hang out, chats. Block 2 of them. Rich and Michelle are out of the pool. Yeah, well, go. Ask me if I care. I have no idea. And I may not listen to it until I open it in a court. Okay, now hopefully I'm going to come back to at least one, some more friendly faces than I could care less about her arguments about socialism and capitalism, frankly, folks. And I'm not really interested in discussing it here. This is my channel, remember? Tommy is Native American Hebrew Israelite, loyal, faithful to the Torah and loyal to the U.S. Constitution. I suppose I like to think of myself as a fair trade capitalist with a lot of altruistic leanings toward support of the public sector by the government owned enterprises. This is what I am. I'm a purebred Hebrew Israelite. We're immigrants. I've only been here. My people have only been here 7 generations. I'm not appropriating. I am what I am. I'm a tribal person. My family, my family, my tribe has only been here for 7 generations. I'm an elder of a new tribe. I'm native. I just don't have. I don't qualify. Well, to you, yeah, I'm the child of immigrants, but in terms of my orientation toward the world, I'm accepted among the Native Americans as a tribal person who is somewhat of an immigrant, and my clan has been here for 7 generations. I have a lot of friends, and I've been in a lot of Native ceremonies, and that's, you know, I'm not going to argue that bullshit. I'm not. I have no qualification to. I'm not going to argue this with a fool. They don't. I have very good friends who are natives. I have a close friend who's also a True Spirit person, who's a member of the Crazy Horse, the Horse Clan, the Crazy Horse's descendants, who's a very good friend, and I'm very good friends with an Ojibwe elder, Ojibwe Bear Clan elder. I do look very white. My family is European. We're European Jews that fled. We fled the pogroms in the late 1800s and came here, and we thrived in America. And I've been involved in Native American activism for 30 years. Give me a break. Excuse me. I've been involved with Native American activism for 30 years. I have good friends I've met John Trudell and Jesse Ed Davis. Excuse me. My actual ethnic background is my paternal family came from Romania, and were Jews, and mostly like farmers and healers, and builders. And my mother's family came from further north, Poland and Russia and that kind of places, and they were mostly like tailors and you know, scholars and shit. My great grandfather was like the head layperson in his local shul, which was in Chicago in the 1880s. And we've been here we're immigrants who have been here 7 generations. We have no qualification for any tribal card other than our own, and we don't have enough of a status to qualify for nation state status, but we certainly have recognition as a clan with the federal government, and we're a Native American born clan. So please save this argument. You don't know what you're talking about. You're putting industrial culture's values on indigenous culture's ways, and it's just like not valid. I'm sorry. No, I don't. I smoke a lot of weed. Occasionally, I'll eat some mushrooms or something. I take 6 milligrams of estrogen, 100 milligrams of progesterone, 100 milligrams of spironolactone, and 5 milligrams of finasteride a day. That's what I take. What do you want? Yeah, well, anybody calling me Tom is I'm not appropriating native culture. I'm helping them preserve it. Um, my culture is my own. It's it's you don't know what you're talking about. I'm not claiming to be any kind of Native American except the Wasserburg. We're the Wapakawi tribe. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna indulge that bullshit. Um, you're just all a bunch of insane people. So I got better things to do than entertain Kiwi Farm. So bye.